So before the interview, I first made sure I was in a quiet room with good Wi-Fi connection. If you live with anyone, maybe tell them that you're interviewing, and make sure your phone is turned off, that you don't have any alarms or notifications going off during. I think another great thing for the interview is to have some form of idea of what your research interests are. Of course, the purpose of a master's is to help you better define those interests and streamline what you might want to study in the future. But I think having some form of idea, so for instance, you can think of an undergrad lecture that particularly interested you, that's related to the master's you're applying to. And so, for example, for me, I was very interested in bacteria. And so I mentioned that during the interview. Of course, I didn't know what part of the bacterial world that was, whether that was pathogenesis itself or the host response to bacterial infection, but I knew that that really interested me. So what I did is I then looked at different research groups in Cambridge that study bacteria, and you can have a little scavenge of the research they've done and then maybe have a couple points ready as to why that particularly fascinates you. So naturally, an interview will make you quite nervous. I think that's very normal, so don't beat yourself up about that. I think beforehand, I tried to call some of my friends, which really helped calm my nerves. And during the interview itself, I think the first couple minutes were a bit nerve-wracking, but the panel was super lovely, and honestly, I would very much try to just view it as a conversation as opposed to an assessment. You're sat in a room with people who are very passionate about something that you're passionate about. And so it's actually a really exciting opportunity. And not only did I find myself feeling calm towards the end, but I actually found it enjoyable. So you'll be fine.